You're watching the Sports Political channel of LB. Do not subscribe to this channel. Make sure to subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's get down to business. So in this particular video, this Boston Celtics has suspended Ime Udoka for the upcoming season in light of misconduct allegations levied against him. Now, I'm not going to speak on Ime Udoka's family situation. I'm not going to do that. What I'm from the angle is, I think a lot of people missed the boat on this. Ime Udoka that he committed fraternization. Okay, fraternization. When you're in a position of power, if I went off last night thinking it was the Brad Stevens situation that turned out to be poor. So I apologize for putting that out. And I got myself way too spun up over a bad report. But Ime Udoka was in a position of power and influence. And he got involved with someone that was on his staff. He got involved with somebody that was on his staff. And that's a big time no-no. That is a huge no-no. You're not supposed to get involved with someone that's on your staff. That's basically the or that is you basically shitting where you eat. And he got caught. When I was in the military, that type of activity would get an Article 15 put against you. You get Article 15, both parties. That kind of activity is what erodes trust within a organization. And there's a standards of conduct, and there's a good order and discipline that is missing here. Now, look, I'm not gonna sit here and condone what he did, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak on the family aspect of it. But the media out here is doing an injustice here because they don't keep the same energy. You got people out here real quiet about people like Jeff Zucker. Yeah, because when Jeff Zucker was bending Allison Golas under the table or over the table or around the table, hell, they might even have sex on the table. But the fact of the matter is, nobody was banging the drum about that. I was probably one of the only channels that was talking about the whole situation with Jeff Zucker and Allison Golas, right? But you're not going to find that video because YouTube don't want to distribute my shit. They gave one instance to Brett Favre stealing money. It was like a one segment thing, no wall to wall coverage about Brett Favre stealing millions of dollars. Now, I'm not saying what Ime Udoka allegedly did was acceptable because it's not. You don't shit where you eat, and you don't do that. You don't get involved with someone at your job that can have potentials of not only you getting fired, but there could be some other ramifications down the line or down the road that could prove to be a detriment. Now, look, when he comes back from this thing, and I find it funny that this comes out right after the Phoenix Suns owner is going to sell the team. So I got questions about the timing of all this. Because anytime there's somebody white that gets their button to crack, they always got to offset it or nullify it by bringing in somebody black that's doing some shit. When all these executives was out here getting involved in inappropriate relationship, what they do, they bring up R. Kelly. What's up, Kasim Baker, Octavius TXA, Nathan, your Soup Knight, Fresh Boy from B-Ham, salute. Make sure you hit that like button, right? All those executives, they got caught up in some shit. What they do, they bring up Russell Simmons, they bring up R. Kelly, they bring up Bill Cosby, right? And it was wall-to-wall coverage on those guys. But those other guys that got their butt in the crack, no. It was only a one segment, blink and you'll miss it type deal. Now, this is not to condone the actions of Ime Udoka. He's a grown-ass man. And what I always say, man, grown man action has grown man consequences. And you got to eat the cake that you bake. You got to eat that cake that you bake. Now, as far as the woman go, right? And this is why I got to call out some of my brothers out here, right? Just because some woman at your job is dressing all seductive and dressing all nice, don't mean that you go out here and lack the discipline necessary to carry yourself in the highest order. That's why we got weak-minded individuals out here, man. Oh man, she looks so good, man. She got all this perfume on. Oh man, she be showing them last name job, man. So I gotta go fuck that. You hear some of these jackasses run their mouth about that, and that just goes to show you who they are. They're one of the ones that go out here and shit where they eat at, right? Hey, I'm not talking about the cheating aspect. I'm gonna leave that cheating aspect. I'll let other people talk about that. That's not the angle where I'm going at with that. I'm not even gonna speak on the cheating and the family situation. I'm not speaking on that. What I'm speaking about is the fraternization. That's what I'm speaking about. Because if you're in a position of power and influence, right, and you sleeping with people that's on your staff, come on, man. That's the thing that erodes trust within the community. And yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm not talking about the cheating aspect. I'm talking about from the aspect of the fraternization. I'll let the other channels talk about the cheating aspect. I'm not even gonna go there, right? I'm not speaking of nobody family situation. But that's not to say what you saying doesn't have credence, because it do. I'm just choosing not to speak on that part of it. Yeah, I'm not saying what you saying is not true, because it absolutely is true of what you saying, Nate. That, but I'm not gonna go at it. I'm not going at it from that aspect. But yeah, any other job that you get involved in fraternization, that gets you fired. And that woman who got involved with Ime Udoka, from what I understood, she got fired. She got fired. Absolutely so. Now, Ime Udoka dodged the bullet himself, because that could have gotten him fired. You don't go out here and get involved in relationships at your job, man. Look, I understand people, they could be that type of deal going on, right? But just know that has the potentials of opening a case of Pandora's box. Somebody don't get promoted that felt like that felt like they deserved the promotion, and this person here that you got in an inappropriate relationship with, they end up getting the promotion despite the fact they don't have the qualifications, they don't have the wherewithal, they don't have the know-how, and you just set yourself up for a massive downfall when you get involved like that. So the best thing you can do is to not get involved with people in your organization, especially if you're in a position of power and influence. That's what's missing in all that. Forget the whole cheating thing. This man committed fraternization. Fraternization, bro. You cannot commit fraternization at your job, bro. You cannot shit where you eat at. You cannot do that. I've been in, look, I know what it's like being in the military, being in a position where you're supervising a whole bunch of people and you're trying to like live up to the values that's been placed within that organization or what have you, right? You can't violate that. You can't violate that. If you violate that, there's people who put their trust in you, right? If you violate that trust, look, it takes a lifetime to build trust. It takes a second to lose that trust. And when you lose that trust, it's hard to get it back. Very hard to get it back. If you get it back at all. So that's the angle I'm coming at with that. So he got a year. Hopefully he can take that year to reflect and understand and and make amends and and I hope he comes back with a sound mind, sound body, uh, a better decision maker, and a better person from that. I hope he learns from this, right? But yes, I'm not here to cast aspersion upon the brother. You know, I just wanted to drop this video real quick, and we'll see what happens. As things play out down the line. Like I said, I will not be speaking on his situation with Neil Long. I will not speak on it. Don't ask me to speak on it, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. This your man. Scream at me. Oh!